Hey everyone, happy college football. Welcome to Porcelain Picks. I'm your host, Andrew Fabian. It's week 2 action, 2025 college football season. We at Porcelain Picks are back again to deliver you the locks you need as you scroll atop the porcelain throne. This time switching it up a bit. It's a Saturday morning. Crickets chirping in the background. Happy Saturday, everyone. For those of you following on X, you're welcome for the 2-0 start. We had 2 picks that hit last night. Take a look at my shirt. That's one of them. James Madison didn't win, but we picked the right side of that game. Joey Mack with his second straight victory. He's got a couple picks coming up today. You'll want to stay tuned for that. So far on the season, we're 14-11, not including 2-0 from last night. So I guess that's 16-11. It was an 11-11 record last week. That's a lot of 11s. So we're back down to earth a little bit from that 3-0 start, but this week is the week. It's going to be big. Week 2, it's a little bit lesser on the highlight matchups than week 1, but we still have some great ones to go through. Big news today, Joey Mack hosting a massive tailgate for the Rutgers Miami, Ohio game. I've got a pick in that game coming up later on today. I also will be at that game. So let's go Redhawks. All right, let's jump in. Again, Friday night, we had JMU plus 15.5 at Louisville. JMU was winning that game, headed into halftime. They looked good. Their defense looked solid. They couldn't really move the ball, but nor could the Cardinal. Louisville comes back and wins the game, but luckily they win by 14. JMU stuffed on the goal line with a chance to go down by just a single score, but we'll take it. The Dukes lose by just 14. We cover the 15.5, so lock it, flush it. All right. The other pick that I mentioned, Joey Mack's first lock of the week this week. He took NIU at Maryland under. Great call by Joey Mack. It was 48.5 when he told me about this pick earlier on in the week. I locked it in at 45.5. It didn't matter. This one hit regardless. There was no doubt in this one. NIU with the run-heavy offense. They love slow-scoring grinds. Joey Mack on cue again. All right, so 2-0 to start the week. Let's jump into the Saturday action. We got a big slate upon us. We'll start out. Let's go again with 2 Joey Mack picks, all right? A noon matchup. You got Texas Tech versus Kent State. Texas Tech, a 48.5 point favorite in this game. Joey Mack likes Texas Tech to name their score in this game. Kent State has a history in the second game of the season of just delivering awful performances to great teams. They won't score many points, if any. Look for Texas Tech to win this game, but 55 plus. Let's go Texas Tech. We're going to lock that one and flush that one, courtesy of Joey Mack. All right. Pick number 2, we got North Texas at Western Michigan. North Texas, usually a high-flying offense. They've got a new defensive coordinator en route from Sam Houston State. They got a shutout last week. We're liking the under in this game. Joey Mack, 57.5. Take the under in this one. Lock it, flush it. Western Michigan, 0 offensive scores against Michigan State last week. This one is going to be a slower matchup with the clock moving. Let's go with the under. Joey Mack, trust him. He delivers for you every week. All right, let's go to a bigger matchup. We've got Iowa at Iowa State. Some sneaky good rivalry games this week. Iowa is a 3.5 point dog at Iowa State. I'm just going to come out and say it. This game feels like it's a 2-point victory one way or the other every single year. I'm going to take Iowa plus 3.5, lock it, flush it. I don't think the defense is necessarily what it is every single other year, but I'm not going to take the under this year. It's around 41 right now, 41.5. I'm just going to go with the Hawkeyes, keep it simple, plus 3.5. I think the Hawkeyes are the better team in this game. Forget about the ranking next to it. Preseason rankings mean nothing. Iowa State had an impressive victory against Kansas State earlier. They're 2-0. I'm high on Rocco Beck, but I think Iowa's actually got a quarterback this year. I like the Hawkeyes to win a 19-17 disgusting type game. All right, let's go to Baylor at SMU. I like the over in this game, 63.5. Lock that one, flush that one. I think 2 good quarterbacks in this matchup between SMU's Kevin Jennings. I think this is a get-right game for him against a sloppy Baylor defense that gave up a lot of points against Auburn. I think on the Auburn side, I think they're going to be able to score at will with Robertson. They're very emerging quarterback. I think he had a nice game against a good Auburn defense. They've got weapons on the outside, and they sliced up Auburn. They were sliced up by Auburn as well. I think this game goes into the 30s for both teams. It's going to be a 38-31, 38-35 type game. Take the over 63.5. Watch this game, have fun doing it, and lock it and flush it. All right, let's go Illinois at Duke. First half under 24.5 is the play. I think these teams are going to come out running the ball. Duke is hosting. Illinois is the slight favorite. I think Duke may win this game, but I'm going to stay away from that line. Take it if you like it. Just go first half under. It's going to be a slower moving start. 24.5. Lock it, flush it if you can get that number. Move to the 3:30 slate. We got Ole Miss at Kentucky. 8.5-point favorite. The Rebels should be double-digit favorites in this game. That should tell you all you need to know. Take Ole Miss minus 8.5. Lock it, flush it. They're the much stronger team at the lines of scrimmage. I think Kentucky's a little bit unable to move the ball in this type of a matchup against Ole Miss. So I don't think this game's going to be close. I think Ole Miss wins by 2 scores plus. Just take them. I think they're going to want to run up the score. They're going to want to make it look good with a resume booster here. All right, so lock Ole Miss, flush Ole Miss, move on with your day. You got Kansas at Missouri, the border war game. Missouri minus 6.5 at the time of this recording, Saturday morning. It's moved around a little bit. It started out, I think, 2.5 or 3.5. So it's gone Missouri's way. The money is trickling in on them. Porcelain Picks is trickling in on Missouri as well. I think you got 2 great quarterbacks in this game between Jalen Daniels, Bo Pribula. It's going to be potentially a high-scoring affair. Look at that over-under. If it gets below 50, I would like the over. Right now it's 50.5. I'm going to stay away. Just go Mizzou minus 6.5. I think Bo Pribula, Penn State guy last year. I think he's got the legs to slice apart this Kansas defense. Kansas beat up on lesser opponents. I think Missouri is going to bring a defense that's going to be able to stop Jalen Daniels. Take the Tigers in this game and lock it and flush it. All right, Fresno State plus 2.5 at Oregon State. That's the play. Take Fresno State plus 2.5. I think they're a rising team. I think the run game is going to be a big factor here. Oregon State got blown out by Cal, who I don't think is very good. So I think Fresno is going to win this game outright. But just take the points, 2.5. I also like first half under with that run game, 23.5. Lock them both up, flush them both. All right. The biggest game of the day, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks at the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. I'm located in New Jersey. I'll be at this game. I won't be able to bet this game. I'll probably have PTC or Parksy put in a bet for me. I like the spread Hawks. Cover the spread, 14.5. Joey Mack will say stay away from this game. He never bets on Miami, Ohio. I'm going to take it. Rutgers escaped with a slim win against Ohio. Ohio is a great MAC team this year, but Rutgers just held them off. They couldn't score and pull away at the end. I think it's similar here. I think it's a high-scoring affair. Miami, Ohio showed they have the defense to contain Wisconsin, who's a better team than Rutgers. I think at the end of the year, Wisconsin's record's not going to be great, but holding Wisconsin in check for most of that game. I know they didn't score. They'll be able to score on Rutgers, though. Look for the over. I'm not going to take that one, though. Just take the spread, Hawks. 14.5. Lock it, flush it. We'll enjoy that tailgate. We'll all celebrate together. All right, let's go to the night games. So once I'm home, after that stormy weather at the Rutgers-Miami, Ohio game, Arizona State at Mississippi State. I think Mississippi State's going to have the cowbells ringing as a 6.5-point home dog. They need all the wins they can get. They're projected at the bottom of the SEC this year. Arizona State coming in as a ranked team. I think they're a little bit overrated early on in the season. I think, again, the cowbells are going to just be in their heads all game long. I like Mississippi State to take this one, plus 6.5. I actually think they'll win outright, but I'm going to take the points. Lock it, flush it. Another big game. You got Michigan at Oklahoma. Can the Big Ten defeat the SEC in another big-time matchup in Week 2? They did it in Week 1 with Ohio State at Texas or against Texas. Oklahoma's a 4.5-point favorite right now. Over/under in the first half is 22.5. I like this game with 2 young quarterbacks or 2 inexperienced quarterbacks, I'll say, with Bryce Underwood. The rookie, he had a good performance in Week 1. He's going in a tough, hostile environment with Oklahoma. Brett Venables' defense, it's going to be firing on all cylinders. Oklahoma, again, John Mateer. This quarterback's going to be great by the end of the year. I think this is a slugfest, though, early on. Take that under in the first half, 22.5 right now. If you could grab that, lock it, flush it. I also like Oklahoma to win this game. They're at home, 4.5-point favorites. Bryce Underwood's going to be a great quarterback, but this is his first test in a tough environment. I think Oklahoma's got a shot to make a dark horse playoff run. So just take Oklahoma here as well, minus 4.5. Lock it, flush it. UCLA at UNLV, over 54.5. That's the play. I think these defenses are going to get shredded apart all season long. The offenses are solid, especially UNLV. I think they can really move the ball. They had a 38-31 game in week 1. I like the over easily in this game, 54.5. That may be the best pick of the week for us. Lock it, flush it. Next two I'm going to run through. You got Tulsa, -3.5 at New Mexico State. Take Tulsa. They've got a balanced attack. They've got a great defense. New Mexico State is not a great team. You'll see a lot of people fading Tulsa early on in the season. I think Tulsa wins by 10 points in this game. Take them and lock it and flush it. Stanford at BYU. I think, again, Stanford's a team we're going to fade all year. They're horrible. They're in for a tough year. Take BYU, -20.5. That's a great number. They'll win by 3 scores plus with their solid defense. Stanford's not going to get 14 points in this game. Lock it, flush it. All right, so that's a big slate. A lot of teams we don't usually pick. A lot of teams we do usually pick, all right? We're going to come out in the green, so make sure you follow along, subscribe. Happy college football, everyone. This is Porcelain Picks. I'm Andrew Fabian for Joey Mack. Enjoy your day. I know I'll enjoy mine.